Hey there, water signs. Here we go again. So this is the water signs in general. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorp. So what we'll do, we'll read these three tarots as a general reading for all of the water signs. So the top three cards, pretty much, it doesn't matter which sign you are in regards to water, it means something to you guys, okay? But then these cards here are particular to each sign. So let's get started with the tarot at the top. Excuse me and my fingernails, they're very hard to pick the cards up. Okay, so water signs. Okay, we're not going to read him upside down. We'll leave him here. It looks like there's some sort of female thing going on in the water signs. It could be a good thing or it could be a negative thing. We'll get more information when we get into each sign individually. I feel like these two women are talking to each other about a plan, something they want to do. The Hermit being upside down, it could just simply be that these two women are discussing something to do with a Virgo energy. This would be a water sign here, so this is you guys here in the middle. Male or female, doesn't matter, forget about that, it's a queen. Yeah, it could be male or female energy in the one hit, but just going by the energy, it's a water sign talking about or with a earth sign. Now this could be somebody medical. So it could be you guys talking to a doctor, a psychologist, a pharmacist. There could be some sort of discussion, medical discussion going on about a Virgo. The other way of looking at it is these two are making some sort of plan. They could be making a business plan. They could be making a party plan. There's some sort of discussion about what they want to do. It looks to me with the Virgo energy, and it did come out upside down, that one of them is saying, we're not really ready to move to that stage yet. The other one is saying, I'm sick of waiting, let's do it. Because the Virgo or the Hermit coming upside down, this is usually about talking about healing, rest, rejuvenation, working out your plans for the future. When it comes out upside down, it's sort of like, I'm sick of waiting. I'm sick of the waiting. But yeah, I do feel there's dealings with a Virgo, and I feel this is your own energy here in the middle. And again, we've got like an earth sign over here. And now it can be female, can be male. We've got male energy here, we've got female energy here. But I do feel that some sort of discussion is going on. Now, whether it's positive or negative, I'm not too sure at this point. If it was a medical kind of thing and that being upside down, it can be, if it's about a Virgo, that he or she is sort of a bit out of whack at the moment. So these two are working out what's the best plan to help this person. Some of you may be looking after a child who happens to be a Virgo or an earth sign, or could even be a parent. But anyway, let's get into the individual signs and just move these to one side a little bit. Good luck, Pisces. So let's get started with Pisces. I was just editing a yes and no video and realised that when I got to pile number 2, I was saying pile number 3. When I got to pile number 3, I was saying pile number 4. And when I got to pile number 4, I was saying pile number 4 again. So if you did watch that video, my apologies. When I was editing it, I just thought, oh, look, people know what it is. They can clearly see I've made a mistake with the numbers. When I do things like that, though, if you did pick out pile number 4, let's say, and pile number 3, I'm saying 4, you need to watch both. That's what I think. Okay, so starting with Pisces energy here. Okay, it looks like you guys may be doing some sort of business deal. You may be buying or selling property or shares. You might even be investing in a business. With the traveling energy, you may even be buying a new car or something like that. Some of you might be making wedding plans, and maybe that's why we had the two women talking together up here. You might be making wedding plans, but with that energy here, it might be that somebody's not well, or it might be somebody can't attend or something like that. I feel that you may even be investing big money on a big trip. You might be thinking, I just want to get on a plane and go to another country and go and enjoy myself. Now, I don't like this energy here. This can be negative energy. It can be a relationship that's broken. It can be discussions that need to happen to bring balance back in. But if it's to do with work, this is actually turns into good energy. This is where all you got to do is a little bit of work and you're going to get a lot of payout out of it. So yeah, and if you were selling a property or something, this little bit of work might be to sell your property for an extra 100 grand. You might have to invest 10 grand in renovation or paint or fixing up a kitchen or something like that. So for the little bit you might put in, which might be frustrating and thinking where am I going to get that money to do that, the money you would just go and get a loan. So you want to sell the house, but you need to fix up the kitchen or the bathroom, so you can get more money for the house when you sell it. So whatever that investment is, it will be 5 times what you get back. So if you borrowed, let's say, 20 grand to fix up a kitchen and a bathroom, and then you sold your house, it would be 5 times. So you will get 100 grand extra for putting in that 20 grand. Anyway, that's what it looks like to me. So just think about a yes or no in case it comes out. If it doesn't come out in this deck, we'll just get top and bottom messages for you Pisces. If yes or no doesn't come out, I'll give you an answer as to yes or no with the energy I'm feeling there. Okay, Pisces answer, yes or no. And what messages does Pisces need? Yes or no. And what messages does Pisces need? Top and bottom, here we go, Pisces. A very strong connection going on. If there is a very strong connection, it's got some sort of hiccup there. And the answer looks like yes. You got a yes there. I was going to give you a yes anyway because all the cards are very positive. We will put yes back in case it needs to come out for one of these guys. So we'll just put it back in the pile. Anyway, that's what we have for Pisces today. Let's move right along. Cancer, get ready. Let's see what we've got for you guys. We'll just move that out of the way. All right, Cancer, so you've got yourself there. So you might be focused on yourself right now. You might be focused on your health. Some of you might be getting pregnant. Some of you might be giving birth. Some of you might be looking after children or grandparents or parents. I feel a nurturing energy going on there. So this week ahead, or maybe even a month ahead, you might be looking after somebody. Don't forget the energy of the water signs. You might be dealing with a Virgo or another earth sign, or definitely a Virgo though, because we got Virgo here and we got Virgo energy over here. And you may be talking to some female about a Virgo. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is very up and down energy for Cancer. So it looks like you've got a good nature, goodness of your heart, doing things. You might be feeling lots of love and affection. You might be feeling appreciated. You might even be looking after your own self at the moment. You might be looking after your own health, going on a diet or cutting things out that you don't need anymore. Down here, I feel like responsibilities that you're good at and you take pride in what you're doing. You may, as I said, you may be helping somebody. Somebody might not be well and they need your help, or you might be helping somebody around the house or something like that. If this was anything to do with work, I feel like it's love job. I don't feel it's anything to do with money. I feel like it's where you're just generally helping people, and it may be a crowd of people. I do feel like through something that's tough, you might get involved in something that is right up your alley. So you might join a group of people that meet once a week or once a month, and you join this group. It may be some sort of physical activity. It might be joining a group of people that do art. singing, dancing, something. I also feel that you might be going out different places and just feeling enjoyment, being with a group of people and just enjoying yourself. So this is nice. This here, the cross can be the heavy cross to bear. It can be something that's been weighing heavy on your emotions, but it does look like if something tragic happened or something that's very, very hard for you to understand or take, you'll have a lot of people flocking around you to help. Now, it's either this is happening to you and people are coming around to help you, or this is happening to somebody else and you're going around helping them. But the cross also can be that you have a mothering energy around you right now trying to send you messages of love. I like this here because this Joker represents, oh my gosh, and you're really, really happy about it. Now, it could be that you're going to get something to do with a job and it's going to be everything you ever expected. This then would indicate that something that's been a heavy burden is about to be lifted. And congratulations to some of you, you may actually be starting a new romantic adventure. So for those single guys out there or somebody that's just in a really bad relationship and looking for something, it does look like some sort of love is coming into the rescue here. So let's just do a yes and no for you and see. Now, don't forget what the water energy was for the week. I do feel that there may be dealings either with a medical practitioner or another female, and the two of you working out plans, and it may have something to do with a Virgo. Okay, I really feel strong Virgo energy here with the earth sign here and the Virgo card over here. It looks like it could be, if something tough happens, it's then rectified with these cards. So just think of yes and no, Cancer. Let's see what we get, top and bottom. If we don't get a yes or no out of this deck, I will let you know the energy I'm feeling, whether it is a yes, which would be positive, or no, which would be a negative energy. Okay, yes or no for Cancer. Yes or no? Okay, you got opposing energies there. You didn't get a yes or a no. I am going to give a yes to the question, simply because most of your cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are very positive, and then we got cards that are quite negative here. You might have been used. You need to say no. I'm wondering if this is like heavy burdens where somebody's been expecting something of you, or they've been putting a lot of crap on you. It's time to stand up to that person and say, no thank you, I'm done. Then over here, it's saying you're very, very happy soon. So I feel like someone's coming in to rescue Cancer. Somebody's going to hold your hand. Somebody's going to make you feel happy and included and wanted and loved. So beautiful energy for Cancer. The heavy cross to bear, it could be something that's coming up that might be a bit tough on the Cancer heart. But it does look like you're going to get a lot of help from a lot of people here. A lot of community and family kind of feeling I'm getting there. And it could even be a place that you work where you feel very connected with people. And that's what we have for Cancer. Okay, last but not least, Scorpio. What's going down for Scorpio? Now, you do have the healing card. It was upside down. So Scorpio, I can't stress highly enough. If you've had some sort of illness, if you've broke a bone, if you're supposed to be resting or keeping your foot up or whatever it is, please don't get impatient with the healing process. When I see the Hermit upside down, it can be where somebody's like, I'm sick of staying home. I'm sick of keeping my feet up. I'm sick of having to do this and do that. It's like where you're getting frustrated with this. When's things going to change? It can just be that, Scorpio, you're going to be dealing with a Virgo at this time. So, and it could be a Virgo who's not acting normal. They might not be well, or they might be acting different to what you expect from them with it being upside down. But we're going to flip it. Good luck, Scorpio. Let's see what we get. Okay, so the stormy clouds will be over. So if you've been going through some sort of drama at work, at home, financial drama, with these financial cards down here, it is finally going to start to lift. It might not lift like that, but it will show signs that things are improving. If you're in a love situation, a love-related matter, it does look like there's been some sort of arguments about financial situation. It may be, again, something to do with a Virgo. I also see if there's been any kind of illness, like I said, if you've been resting, recuperating, don't go back to old habits. So if you've been really, really good and you've cut out junk food or something like that, and you've been eating vegetables and fruits and lean meat and whatever it is that you do. And if some of you out there watching thinking, no, lean meat, I eat all protein, including fats and all of that, and I don't eat carbs, well, okay. So if you've been doing that kind of thing, this is an indicator that you could be like, I don't want to change. I want to have that junk, or I want to eat that stuff, or I want to lay around and be lazy this week. I don't want to go get out and get some exercise or whatever. So this is don't revert backwards, but it does look like you're finally coming out the end of the tunnel. So you may have been healing, recuperating. You got two cards of one of healing, one of sickness, and one of coming back out of it and then feeling better again. So I feel this might be something to do with health related matters, or it might be somebody you're looking after that's been frustrating you. That's why it was upside down, because they just won't listen. And it might be an older person who's like, oh, back in my day, if we had this, we drank some vinegar in water and that's all I need to do. And not realizing that vinegar in water is great for some people, but it can lower blood pressure in other people. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist. So if you do have a health issue, Scorpio, or you're dealing with somebody that's got a health issue, go to the professional people to seek advice. Okay, let's do yes and no for Scorpio. If we don't get yes and no out of this deck, what we'll do is I'll do the energy and tell you what I'm feeling, whether it's yes or no. Yes or no for Scorpio. Time to wait and think. And also you're being shown that there could be emotional drama going on. Now, this can be jealousy. It can be disappointments. It can be trying to work something out, don't know what to do. It can be stubborn energy as well. Yes or no? Where is your... Oh, I'm thinking, where's the Lenormand card? It's there. Yes or no? This would be no, this would be no, this would be no, this would be no, and this would be no. So I'm going to give a no to Scorpio at this time. Yeah, because emotional time for you sitting on the Ace of Hearts could be good emotions. It could be happy emotions. It could be abounding with joy. It could be that you finally got to the end of some sort of medical drama, sickness, financial strains, and you're finally coming out the other side. But yeah, the time to wait and think, I feel, is a maybe. An emotional time, depending on whether it's happy or sad, can be yes or no. So that's a maybe as well. This is no, this is no, and this is no. So we got more no's, 2 yeses, and 2 maybes. So whatever your answer is, how about we get one more tarot? If this is positive, we're going to give it a yes. If this is negative, we're going to give it a no. It's negative, so we're going to give it a no on the Scorpio pile for today. It's actually like the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Clubs here, so it might have something to do with July. It might have something to do with something that happened 7 weeks ago, 7 months ago, but it's definitely something to do with movement that you don't like. You have to change jobs or you have to move house. It's something that you didn't plan, and circumstances have caused a change, a shift. All right, so that's it for the water signs.